Gary. He's interesting, you know. I was there during his divorce. I was there when he went through his divorce.
Oh.
Mm.
I was there because I had a really close friend, a very, very tight friend, and she was with Gary, and she was on the phone with me when she was walking to his wife to break the news that Gary was with her. And
Mm.
then I was there when it all happened, like when it all came down. And after that day, his wife and him fought for divorce.
Mm.
So I was there when it unfolded, that whole divorce, the whole thing that went down.
So his wife divorced him because of this woman?
The
He,
woman
It's
was
pre.
a very tight friend of mine. She was a very tight friend of mine. And what happened was,
You don't
he
have to
said,
tell that.
I mean, it happened in real life because she was on the phone with me and she was talking to me live. And she said that she was going to go down to the wife's house, to his house. The children were home at that time, and she was going to break the news. And she broke the news and told her wife that she was in a relationship with Gary, and the whole thing played through. The whole thing came through because she was on the phone
it
with me
sounded like it was just
when it happened.
sounded like they were just gonna go ahead and be honest, or just be upfront,
Right,
have a
and
meeting.
his.
Okay.
Mhm. Well, no, no, no. Go on. Mhm. And his
Everything.
wife his wife came on TV to expose him. She came on a talk show to expose him of what happened that day.
Oh,
What?
His wife came on TV. Yeah, she actually came on. She came on a talk show and exposed that whole scene that happened that day.
like a local talk show?
Yeah, it was a major talk show in New Jersey. Yeah, it showed up in a TV show. It was a TV show. She showed up and
Oh,
exposed everything, and made Gary really look bad. She did.
Ricky Lake.
Um, I gotta find the talk show. I have to find the talk show, but yeah, it was broadcasted live on
Uh,
TV. So
Oh my God.
you know a lot. I never thought you would know so much
yeah, I
about
know
him.
because I was there when it happened, and then his wife came on. His wife came on TV, came on a talk show. She was interviewed about the whole scene that happened because I was there on the phone with my friend
Mm.
who strut herself to the wife house, knock on the door and said that I am with your husband, and the children were there. The children was at home hearing that news too. And all of this made it on TV. His wife, you know, kiss and tell it all. Yeah, it got on TV. Yeah, it did. So it was a big news. It was pretty big news, and it basically forced Gary to leave Pow Talk and Hangout. It forced Gary to leave Pow Talk and Hangout. So he's on Discord now. So, but the whole divorce, I was with Gary the whole way through during his divorce. That whole mess that unfolded. So I was with him, like support. I was because I was his friend. I had to be there. I was with there the whole time.
Are you still his
So
friend?
I'm still his friend. Yeah, we're still friends. We're still friends.
He don't mind you telling us this?
No, because it made it on TV. We all watched it unfold. We all watched it unfold, especially when the wife came on TV about it. It was a very embarrassing on Gary's part. It was pretty big. It was a very big thing. And the my friend my friend who was involved with Gary, um, that did the whole divorce, the whole mess. Um, yeah, I can't believe I witnessed this whole thing unfold. They were together for a very, very long time. They were together for a long time, but I'm not sure if they're still together. I'm not sure if they're still together. No, they're not together anymore because I know this because Gary is upset what she did. Gary was very upset what happened, that she went to the house.
So it sounds like this your friend went to the house actually without Gary's permission. Gary didn't want her to go to the house and bang on the door and say, "Hey, blah blah."
Well, it was my fault actually because I told her to tell the wife.
yeah.
I
Oh, you
actually told
told
her.
her?
I did. No, I had to because I said to her, "This is not right. You can't do this. You gotta tell the wife what's going on." She called me up on the phone and said, "Should I walk to the house?" And I said, "Do the right thing because this is killing you. This conscience is eating you alive." So she was on the phone with me, talking to me, and I told her, "Go to the house. You gotta tell the wife what's going on because this is not good. This is killing you. This is eating you up alive." So everything unfolded. It got to the point where what I remember was scaring me. Um, his daughter got married during that time. She got married, and Gary wasn't invited to his daughter's wedding. So I was there, like, with Gary to just, calm him down because he was hurt. I was there with him. I mean, his daughter had a wedding, and Gary wasn't invited to the wedding, and he was pretty hurt that he was left out from his daughter's wedding. And I was there with him the whole way through because I was his friend, so I stood by him the whole way through. But he blamed my friend. He blamed my friend. This whole mess got on TV, got out, um, his daughter's wedding, everything. It just unfolded. It was a huge, it's like a huge, yeah.